2, 1, go live. Hello. Welcome to the Easy Beezy podcast, where B and Z love to keep it nice and easy. I'm your co-host, Zayo, along with my other co-host there.
What's up? I'm B.
That's the boy B. I'm Z. How y'all doing today, man? How you doing today, Brandon?
I'm doing pretty good, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Today, we have a very special guest.
Indeed.
He is a dabbler in the musical arts. He does a lot of stuff. Very talented guy. Known him for a long time now. Give it up for my boy Alex. Give it up for him. Give it up.
Yo.
What's
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Hey man, I'm feeling pretty good, bro. Can't even complain.
It's good to have you on the show. It's good to have
Yes,
you.
indeed.
Hey, it's good to be here.
So why don't you just tell the people about yourself? Tell them, about what you do or stuff that you're into.
For sure. I go by Drizzle Dro. First and foremost, I make music. Haven't really been dropping too much. Kind of been more working on a lot of other shit, but that's definitely one of the first things I like to tell people is that I make music. I have a studio, so Southside Studios. Hopefully y'all drop the link or the bio, the Instagram or whatever, they can follow that. But
True.
Southside Studios, that's one of my main focuses right now. Goddamn located Riverdale. So trying to get that going. Other than that, I got a lot of dogs. I'm a dog person. Everybody that knows me knows that. So I got like 9 dogs plus a whole litter of like little German Shepherd puppies that my German Shepherd just had. She had 8. So man, they've been keeping me busy. Other than that, I just be chilling. Just trying to get into more business,
Thanks.
I'm getting into like car dealership. Got my used dealer license recently, so
Okay.
Been getting into that. But yeah, that's pretty much all that I do. Like as far as the main things, everything else is just chilling. I be trying to live my life, enjoy it while I'm here.
Course,
it's
man.
not too
Absolutely.
long. I never know when it's gonna go. I could be driving to work or shit. I could be walking down the street. You never know what's gonna happen.
Never know, man.
So I just try
Find no destination.
No cap. No
Amen.
cap. No. I done been in some close calls, like some really close calls. So it just helped me realize it just not be too like in the future, like be so worried about what's gonna happen next. And I just try to make sure I'm enjoying my time while I'm here, while I can.
Facts. That's definitely like a good mindset to have, man, because like you said, you just don't know. You just got to take things one day at a time. And especially I see some people say this, and with people our age, like it's like, it's a balancing act, right? Because you don't want to put you want to do things, you want to like accomplish things, be great, but at the same time you have to understand that some things take time, some things take patience, and dedication, hard work, and you can't like rush certain things,
That's true.
Because we're at the time right now where it's like go time, everything is like, you feel like, oh, I have to do everything now, and to a certain point that pressure can make or break you. And it's important to like always have perspective on what you're doing and like just life in general. I feel like
Yeah, that's big.
Because
That's
that help
big.
ground you, you know.
Yeah.
What kind of what was the reason, since you said like, be getting into music and stuff, that was your main thing. What kind of propelled you into that? Like, when did it all start? You know, like, when did you get into that the first
Yeah.
time when you realized it was like the thing you wanted to do?
I'm gonna be real, like I've been into music for a long time, like since I was young, like since I could remember. My parents would always, my parents are Mexican. I'm Mexican too, but they're like traditional Mexicans, so they would always play like the Spanish, ranchero music, corridos, and all that shit. And I grew up listening to that. But then, once I got into like school and I started hearing like some of this other music, like, like the rap and the hip hop that like other kids was listening to around like where we from, I started listening to like I started getting into my own music. By the time I got into middle school, it was like I was on a whole nother, I wasn't even listening to rap no more. Like I was listening to like alternative, like shit, like art, like I was more into R&B too.
Facts.
Yeah.
What
Like,
kind of artists?
Man, I used to listen to like a lot of bands. Like I would listen to like some of the older bands, like the Beatles. I was really into the Beatles. What's that band? The Killers. They hard. I would listen to like, man, I can't even, I had to like, if I could find my iPod, I go back, like I had so many, it was like so many, like I would just literally, when I go home from school, I would spend like hours just like on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Just like on Pandora. I would definitely go to Pandora and just play like a song that I like and just let it play. And then like, that was back when LimeWire used to be a thing. So what I would do, when I would hear a song that was like that was cool that I liked, I would go to LimeWire and I'd download like some albums from that like artist or band, and I just listen to their whole album, and like I just go from there. So I used to listen to all types of music, but then I just kind of my older brother, he got into like guitar. He picked it up from one of my uncles because he used to play guitar around us, and I guess my brother really liked it, so he asked him to teach him, and then he started playing the guitar, and then I guess I picked up from my brother because he was getting really good at it. So I would see him playing, I was like, dang, I kind of want to play an instrument too. So I started like trying to play the guitar, but it was a little difficult. I ended up getting like a ukulele, and I started like playing that, and then like eventually I ended up getting like a keyboard, like little pianos, and I started like learning how to play piano. But like all like at the same time, around like the age of 8, I want to say, like when I kind of started like rapping, like I used to just like freestyle. I wasn't really taking it serious, but like,
true.
We would just hear like some music in the background or something. And it was me just being like goofy, like, just trying to like make somebody laugh.
Yeah.
Like I just started like freestyling, and it probably wasn't all that good, but I would definitely be like rhyming, like
at least,
I got a cat. And so like I would just say some basic little rhyme, but I was like flowing. And then I don't know, I kind of never really like thought too much of it until like later in high school. I want to say like 9th or 10th grade. At that point, like I kind of like stopped playing the instruments that I was playing. Like it was really on and off for me with the instruments. But my brother, he was like very consistent with the guitar, so he was like getting really good at it. And we were playing Rock Band, like. We were really heavy into Rock Band. Yeah, Rock Band so far. But we were into that. So like my brother was playing guitar, and I was like, dang, I kind of want to do something too. And I was like we were like kind of making music. Like he would be playing like on the guitar, and I just start singing something or just start like rapping something. We would make like a little chorus like as we went, and just start, it wouldn't even just be me and him. Like my younger brothers would get in on it too. We'd be like sitting there, and it was just for fun. Like we weren't really trying to do nothing with it. We were just making music. And then I started kind of wanting to actually make music, and we started actually writing. And I already knew I could kind of rap, so like I started rapping. And then we had made this song. This was like in I want to say 10th grade, because my brother, he decided he wanted to go buy like one of those Mac computers, like the desktop ones, like the ones
Oh,
that was
the
like
iMac.
Okay, iMac.
the
Yeah,
box,
yeah.
iMac.
the box, not the iMac with the screen, like just the box by
Oh, the
itself.
The mini.
the
The mini.
was it the mini? Was it like
Nah,
small?
it's not the mini. It's the big ones. It's like like
It's
PC, like a Windows computer. It's
oh,
got a
that's a
box
Mac
and it
Pro.
got
That's a
like
Mac Pro.
Okay.
yeah. It's like I guess it's the Mac Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mac Pro. We got one of them, but it was already loaded with like Logic and like a bunch of sounds and stuff.
Oh.
So so he
Hey,
wanted
bro.
it because before that we were using GarageBand and we made a couple
Shout
songs
out.
too, but like
Yeah.
just for fun, like they were just like, I swear we were just being stupid. Like we were not trying to like be like famous, and then we were just having fun. And we would like make beats, but they weren't really like for real beats. They would just be like, bro, I swear we would put like a funny little bird sound, like a goat sound. Like, we was literally just like trying to have fun with it. I swear that shit's so crazy.
Thanks.
But then it just kind of started getting a little more like, it just started making more sense as I got older. And then like just like listening to music, I'm like, bro, I could make stuff like this, you know. And then I started going to like actual concerts, like live shows and shit. And when I started doing that, and I started like I was watching the artists perform, like I would start. That's when I started kind of like seeing myself doing that, and I'm like, like I could really do this as like I guess as a
which
career.
artists have you seen like in person?
Yeah, so like my first live show that I actually went to like on my own, like I went to some when I was a kid, like with my parents, but like one that I actually went to on my own was JID, you know JID?
Yep.
Yeah, and Earth Gang. It was theirs.
Ooh.
Yeah, in Atlanta, and we were off the acid, so so it was like it was crazy, man. Like and I just really like I was like, dude, that's dope. Like imagine getting paid to just be on stage and just you got a whole crowd paying attention to you. You can just say whatever you want. You can just
at least while you're up
music,
there,
everybody feel your vibe. Like that's your time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just seemed really cool to me. So I was like, damn, that's something I could see myself doing. I just got to get past. Like, I just got to get there. So
thanks.
So that's kind of what really kicked it off. And then I want to say like my freshman year in college, that's when I actually started like taking it more serious. I bought my little studio setup. I got like a computer, like a laptop, and then I got the speakers and the mic, and then the little interface. And I just set up a little setup in my apartment, and I would just start just getting YouTube beats. And I just, put the auto on.
We already know what the grind is, man.
Yeah, for sure. Just started freestyling to it. But me and my brothers, we went through so many like freestyle phases. Like anytime we was in the car, shit was like put on the beat. And we just put on the beat and we would freestyle the whole car, like just freestyling. Just trying to see who could spit the best.
I can't even lie, man. Freestyling was my first. I don't want to say it was like my first love necessarily, but it was like because you was there. You know what I'm saying? We used to be in the class sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Well, like know what's going on, and be in the back with the little pencil and the
pencils and shit.
Yeah, I know you used to, but man, this man used to be cold with them pencil beats, boy. I
remember that.
Now
that you brought it up, like it's so many little things like that. It's just when I go back, I'm like, damn, that's why music is just so obvious.
Yeah. We used to just be, and like you said, it's just used to, at least for me, like I didn't even take it seriously neither. It's just there's something you do that's kind of fun and stuff like that. But I as I've like gotten older, it's like you start coming to a realization of how much or how the importance of it, like, or how much you kind of incorporate it into your everyday
every
you know
day.
What I'm saying, without even realizing it. You don't even realize until you stop and think, and it's like, man, like I really this music stuff is like really just a part of me, and some people take that understanding and they roll with it. And
well, then I'll be taking over.
I think he dropped out.
So, everyone, welcome back to the stream. So it's me and Alex.
Yeah.
So how we was talking about it. So it's funny. So like in middle school, it's like when it started for me. Beatboxing. Like, oh, I said like start watching this Japanese beatboxer. He's just making funny covers and stuff. And like, interesting. Can I do this with my like make these sounds coming from my mouth? So I started with like, like the classic boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yeah,
Like,
boots and cats and boots and yeah.
I'm like, this is really cool, but it's so difficult because using your mouth, your throat, and everything to just make all these beats. But as time went by, I kept on practicing. Still amateur, but once I became blind, it just like clicked to me, like, yo, where did these sounds come from?
So like, damn, that's crazy. So once you like lost your vision, you started take like what you feel like you leveled up or something.
That's what Zay
Like how,
says. Like that's how Zay says. Like, man, every time I meet Brandon, man, he always leveling up. One day he's not doing nothing. Next day, like he goes rock climbing. So let me let in this guy who is joining this podcast.
who is this guy?
All right, like we were saying. So instead of me doing instant transmission this week, it's Zay's turn to do instant transmission. I know that Dragon Ball Z thing that Goku does. So let's see what let's see what, but yeah, like music in general, like once you have like a connection at a young age and you feel like you can do it, if you have confidence and you like, I really want to do this, you can push yourself and do it.
Yeah, that's the thing that I was missing, like the confidence. I don't know, like I always knew I liked music, but I just never thought that it seemed like too much of a dream, like you would see like these other like artists that have already been successful and you think that that's just like something you see on TV, and it didn't seem like
A reality.
like accomplishable, like something that you could actually do. But it got to the point where honestly I'm not really like too like obviously I would want to get paid to do that, but it's like it's to the point where I just like making music, so I'm gonna just make music, and even if only like 100 people listen to it, shit, as long as I'm reaching somebody, and because music can change people's lives, like
yes,
you've heard it time and time again. So yeah, just it just became more reachable for me, and less stress on the success part.
yes.
And you just start doing it just because, like,
it is odd. So like how the music was back, like when we were in like middle school, it was just like starting up for me, like when dubstep started kicking in, or like trap remix of popular songs and everything. Like, hey, this is the type of music I like. Like for me, young age, like old school techno music, trance, deep house, or anything like all these like rhythms and everything. Like,
yeah,
pretty cool. Like one day I want to become a DJ, start being in a club. Like, it's a
you
really
might as well do it.
like, yeah, but it's so different. But no, like there are some blind DJs and there are some blind musicians. So like we had a previous guy on here. His name One Way. Shout out to One Way. He a blind rapper, and he's trying to learn how to do producing with a lot of different tools.
So he's blind and he's trying to produce, like he's making beats and stuff. That's cool, man. And
I'll probably play one of his tracks for you when we get everything settled. So
yeah.
So Zay, are you here with us? All right, he's still not. I don't think he's still.
I don't think he want to talk to us, man.
I don't know. I guess today he's gonna be in the shadow. So
we're gonna pretend he's there.
Yeah. So Zay, do you have any opinions or anything? Oh no, I don't. So
hell no. Yeah, we just gonna act like he's not there then.
So you see. So we talked a little bit in this and that. We know that you're doing a lot of producing. I was surprised when they told me like, yo, Alex, he's starting doing music. Like Alex Gonzalez? Really? Like what?
Yeah.
Cause I remember like in middle school, like I never hear you talk before, because we always ran with the same crew. Like I was friends with your homeboy back then in middle school, and he was in band.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I always saw you like I think you were on a swim team back in middle school, weren't you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, that was like the best swim team ever, man.
Yes,
Shout out my boy Taji. Shout out my boy Lloyd. Shout out that boy Shadi.
yes. So I wonder how he's doing. 'Cause it's been a while, but forget about that part. So is he in the waiting room?
You said what?
Hold on. So it's just random how we all know each other from middle school, and now we all here, some related to music or anything. But it's odd, to, like Zay. Hopefully he joins soon. He's trying to do R&B, produces music and stuff. I'm still trying to learn how to do some more random beatboxing, but like I'm trying to get into what they call beatbox loop station. So like they use a loop machine and they're producing beats off of that with their mouth and
Yeah,
some other
I've
stuff.
seen that.
It goes crazy, bro.
Like it's like you're doing like a live show, right?
Yeah. So in October they're bringing it back due to COVID. So shout out to Swiss Beatbox, Grand Beatbox Battle, and all the guys who are qualified to be wild card winners. I can't wait to hear their sounds on stage.
Yeah.
But it's pretty cool. I can enjoy all of this cool stuff still being blind.
Yeah. Shit. I mean, make it's like, I mean, you're blind, but you still have so many things to like, enjoy.
Yeah.
So
So like video games, like when I became blind, like, bro, I would never get to play games, but there are actually games out there that could be accessible. Such as recently, if y'all guys are gamers in the chat, let Zay know or I know and we'll look at it. But The Last of Us Part 2 on the PS4 or PS5, right? It is you can play as a blind person.
How does that work? Like,
So like there's certain accessibility settings that you enable, and it could tell you like or like the clickers, whatever is around you, which is not like they're not going to say like there's a clicker to your left, right? But you can actually like detect where they are and stuff. It's like very
with the
very.
like, what do you play with headphones?
You play with headphones, like the 7.1 surround sound headphones or anything.
Yeah.
But usually for me, when I'm playing games as a blind person, it's mostly Mortal Kombat because I can kick someone's ass with that game.
True.
Watch your profanity.
Man, that
Hey.
threw me off.
Hey, sorry. I wanted to interject at the right time, but you guys were having a great conversation, but I just had to take that opportunity. I'm back. I'm sorry.
Welcome back, man.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Easy Beezy podcast.
Oh yeah, appreciate
I'm
you.
your host.
Hey, thank you for having me on this week. I've been a big fan, you know what I'm saying? I've been listening since the very beginning, so it's great. It's great to be on here.
Yes, you're welcome, man. So now me and Al go take over. Welcome to
Hey, this is you guys' show at this point. Really, who needs me? So hey, go ahead and ask me questions. Like, I don't know.
All right, so Zay, what do you like to do? What kind of music do you sing? Rap, or what did you do for a living?
So what I do for a living, I basically hop into Zoom meetings and then leave them randomly. And then don't come back until a lot later. When it's apparently that's what I love to do for a living.
You're just the face of it.
Yeah.
Sure,
nah, but no, for real. No, I was definitely, I was listening to by the way, your impression of me, I'm not a fan of. That was not I heard that. I was listening. I heard that. No. But nah, like I definitely we have this thing that we're doing that we do, me and Brandon. They're like a bunch of you really don't think about this stuff until someone who's into it or has knowledge about it or or does or dabbles with it or is into like just has their foot in it, like accessibility when it comes to gaming and like doing all these different sorts of things. I had no idea, or I had an idea, but you don't think about it until you like actually get into it. Like we were trying to figure out the other time like how to play Uno.
Yes,
and we found something online that lets us play Uno like with the accessibility. I mean, like it's accessible for whoever. It's really dope, honestly.
Yeah, so like you can
Yeah.
play Uno, Spades. So like I've been playing Farco, it's like rolling dice and stuff. But
Yeah. I mean, it's just like it's so dope to see. That's why I don't know if you remember the Microsoft it was like the Microsoft like something controller. It was a controller,
oh, the Microsoft Adaptive Controller.
adaptive controller. Thank you. That junk won like a bunch of awards.
Yes, for
What's that?
yes. So basically, it's a controller made to be able to have people with like motor cognitive skills, like muscle issues, or something that you can use to be able to play with someone. So basically, it's adaptive. So like, let's say that you have someone who's in a wheelchair that uses a switch, like to move forward and back their wheelchair, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can attach that switch to the controller somehow and co-pilot. So basically that means both you guys can use the same controller at the same time, helping the person with a disability.
Right. Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah. So it won a bunch of awards that like on a bunch of articles written on it, and again, like you don't really even then it's like until you actually like look into this stuff and see how impactful it is and how it helps people have like a great experience, like great user experience. It's like you just don't know. So it's so dope to see all this like technology
Yeah.
like kind of like carried
And,
away.
and I believe in the new iOS 15, I already seen some previews of it. There's some not much say major, but some cool things coming in for accessibility, probably for users who can still see. So what we call low vision. So like more like better text and everything for them. I'm not sure, but there's some new accessibility stuff coming in, and I can't wait to see what else is new when it's finally released.
Yeah. So like uh in terms of like interests and stuff you're into, Joe, like so I know that you said like you're like you do rap and like music and stuff, but like what would you say, do you say that you're like in a specific lane? Like how would you describe like kind of the stuff that you do if you were to describe it to somebody who's never heard your stuff before? Like what sounds or what
What's your
emotions do you try to convey or invoke to other
yeah,
people?
like what's your style?
Not even
Are you,
necessarily style. You can say
Not
style,
necessarily
but like
style,
just
but
what's the vibe we're getting
yeah, the vibe.
from what you put
so
out?
yeah, so that's a good question, man. I feel like it's like okay, so I had an idea for like this EP I wanted to drop. I don't know if I'm still gonna go with that idea, but it was like I ended up dropping the single Mixed Emotions. I don't know if y'all checked it out, but that single, I feel like the word like the title Mixed Emotions, like that's kind of what's gonna describe my sound, like because I feel like all right, I feel like I can really switch it up a lot. And I've only dropped a few songs, so people haven't heard much. But like we talked about earlier, I've been doing music for a long time. So I already know I can go different places with it. But I mean, I want my music, I want people to feel it. Like I want people to like really listen to it. And everybody not gonna mess with it, but as long as somebody's like really vibing with it, like that's cool with me. And so it's gonna be like a lot of different sounds. I'm gonna be real, it's a lot of different sounds. Like I'm really gonna come with some hard rap. Like y'all gonna hear some hard rap. Like
Is there anything in the rotation that's kind of that you're listening to now that you like, yeah, like I love the way this artist is coming, like this energy, or like they kind of,
yeah,
you
like
know,
I like Lil Durk, like his
okay.
flow. I ain't gonna like bite
Yes.
his flow or nothing, but I
Of
definitely
course, of
like that.
course.
Huh?
No, I said of course. It's like
Oh yeah, yeah.
it's no biting, because that's the thing. Like if my brother told me this, and I feel like it's just it's really stuck with me ever since he told me. He has said, if you're that concerned, or if you have it in your mind that that you're gonna do something too similarly to somebody else, you probably won't do it the same as
Yeah.
them. if it's in the forefront of your mind, like, you know, because we all have our influences. And some people like to shy away from them, some people embrace them. And you know, when it comes to something like what you're doing, what I find cool is there's just so many different avenues and lanes to pick from and kind of create something new. You know what I'm saying? That maybe people haven't like heard before, maybe or a way that you do it, you know, that people haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? So like you said Lil Durk, right? You got him in the rotation. I mess with Durk. I do.
I fuck with Durk. I like what he got going.
Yeah,
definitely. I want to say
he dropped the tape. He dropped the album with Lil Baby, right?
Yeah, it was cool. I fucked.
It was yeah. It
was cool.
Yeah, I heard a few joints off that. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. So, but like I know you say you got some R&B influences, right? Can we expect some R&B influences? I'm
gonna just drop like a real obvious one. I'm gonna say Drake. Like I really mess with Drake.
Okay.
And that's just like the most obvious, like elephant in
right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
He got so many songs that's just like good.
That's the good
people
thing.
Can say what they want about him, ghostwriting this and that, you know, whatever the case may be. I mean, it's ghostwriters all over the music industry, and people don't know about it, and people don't cancel them for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, the way I see music is like it's all about the end product. So if you like the song, you like the song. So
and you know what,
Drake.
And you know what's funny about all that, like
music.
And it was funny about all that, like you said, so again, that whole thing with Drake, right? It's like, okay, ghostwriter, blah blah. But you know how many artists of your favorite artists? Newsflash, everybody. You know how many of your favorite artists are out here, you know, not writing literally anything, right? Like not writing, not putting pencil, like nothing. And the thing with that is, you know, I don't like the fact that we can pick and choose who we're indicting for that. You know, I'm not saying that, because in and of itself, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you write something, it's such a tricky thing, right? Because, you know, people who like give their lyrics, you know what I'm saying, as ghostwriters, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you just have to put food on the table. Sometimes you just, you know, you just need to be compensated for some work that you do. Yep. And, you know, these artists out there, you know, it's a business transaction, right? Sometimes there are disputes over it and all that. The industry part of music is there's so much more that goes on, and people like really realize the thing. It's just because you hear the end product. That's all everyone cares about.
It's way deeper than it seems. Yeah.
It's way deeper than it seems, right? Yeah. Like that's why after all that controversy, whatever, guess what? You know, he's still Drake is still literally on the top.
Having 3 number 1 hits like at the same time.
Because the end product is what people
want.
Breaking
records.
Still breaking records. Yeah. Artist of the decade.
He's been doing this for like a long time.
Time.
Yeah.
Like he said, started from the bottom now.
You know, Cal.
True. And people, and another thing, people will say like, "Oh, you start from the bottom, Drake. Like you didn't start from the blah blah blah." When you're coming into the industry, like with no like that, we were talking about this other time. We've talked about this a few times.
Yes,
you can be successful in one lane and then try to switch over and just flop. No one will take you seriously. No one will, you know what I'm saying? You can just bomb it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of YouTubers, they try to go and do rap and music and all that. And that's great. I want people to do whatever they feel like they feel like they can do. You know, you don't want to limit yourself ever. But at the same time, it doesn't really work out for everybody a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? You have to really put in the work, and you have to stick with it, and you gotta really, I'm not gonna lie though, right? There is a factor of being in the right place at the right time. But you know what? I think it's Was it? I hope it is. It Nipsey that said this is hard work plus preparation equals like it's like luck, hard work, and preparation. I'm butchering the quote. I know some of y'all out there know the quote I'm talking about.
I kind of know what you're talking about, but
yeah,
Yes.
but basically the meaning of the quote is that you have to be working all that time until like you're in a position,
that's what I was just gonna say. Like,
and then you can take advantage of it. Like,
yeah, if the door is open and you're not ready to walk through them, you know, it's open for no reason. Like, you really got to be prepared and you got to be ready. So, because you never know when you're gonna you never gonna bump into somebody that, oh, say you're like a chef, like you trying to make food, you know, and you eating at a restaurant, and for some reason the chef come to your table because they messed up your order, and now all of a sudden you're having a conversation with the main chef of the restaurant, and now all of a sudden, you know, you tell them that you make food too, and then now all of a sudden you got a job. It's like, but it's like you got to be working. You know, you can't be somebody who just says, "Oh, I want to learn how to cook." If you tell them, "Oh, I want to learn how to cook," they might not take you serious. But if you already sitting there, you know, you got your own recipes and you know, you got all this food and you could speak confidently on it, you know. I think that's the big part right there, like the confidence that you gain from the hard work that you put in. Like, that's something that people overlook, I think, a lot. It's like when you actually sit there and put in so much work to anything, you know, you're only destined to get better at it. And then once you start getting better at it, you just become way more confident in anything you do. That goes for music, that goes for any type of art, that goes for, like, if you want to be like a doctor, you know, really anything, architect, like, you're gonna be able to talk your mess, like, without having to second guess yourself. And then when them doors open, people like to see that. They like to see that you know what you're talking about. Because if you just come up talking about, oh, I want to do this, I want to be a graphic designer, but
what are you doing?
Design nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They just gonna be like, oh yeah, keep dreaming, kid. Like, you can do anything. They're gonna be like, you can do anything you put your mind to, but they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna put you on. Right. They want to see somebody working hard.
Exactly. The quote, by the way, I was mixing lyrics from Dedication. I don't know why I thought that was what the quote was, but the quote I was trying to say was, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it right there.
We can call this man lucky all you want to, but he worked hard and he found opportunity. And you just and that's what happens. So
so like, for example, for me, you know, I was always in technology, became blind. What am I gonna do? You know, I wasted all my technology knowledge. Like, what I'm gonna do? Went to Jonesboro. They sat me at the computer, told me to learn it. I learned it. Graduated, teaching a student there, learn all this technology. Go to organizations in Arkansas, come back, and now I'm a teacher for the blind and visually impaired, teaching technology. So, like, all these skills that I learned, I'm still using today.
Yep, because you ain't give up. You kept going.
Yeah, man.
It's that hard work.
But that being said, I'm glad we had a good conversation about this, because now
is it time?
We're gonna switch things up a little bit. You ready?
You ready?
You ready?
Let me know when it's time.
I'm always ready.
More ready.
I'm always ready.
My friend.
If I ain't ready, I gotta be ready. I ain't got no choice.
All right. It's time to play. Do you know what you're saying? With your host, Brandon and Zayo. What's good, my boy?
Let's do it.
What's good, Alex? How are you doing today, my guy? Welcome to the show. This is our game show.
Glad to be here.
This is our game show segment. Again, YouTube, please do not copyright strike us. We are good people. We are nice people.
Hold on. Before
Please
you go,
don't. Please don't. YouTube.
YouTube, don't be a lame.
Don't be a lame. Hey, I'm saying
I'ma
that from
say
now
it.
on.
I'ma say
YouTube,
it
don't be a
first.
lame. Don't be a lame. That's not cool, you know. But
Let creators create.
let creators create. This is how this works, though. Brandon, would you like to explain?
all right. So we're going to give you 10 questions to answer. But
Alright.
since some previous champion of ours, we decided to, modify the game a bit. You know what I mean?
Basically, it's rigged for you. Rigged against you.
Is it ready for me to lose?
Maybe not. It depends how nice we're
so.
feeling.
You will have 2 lifelines.
Sounds like life in general. You know?
Yeah, there you go. Hey.
So you will have 2 lifelines you can use. One, you can ask the audience if we are still streaming, or 2,
We are still streaming. Yes.
okay, you could do a Google search for yourself if needed, because sometimes we won't know the answer for you. But you will have 2 strikes. So if you're able to do this, you will win 1 million respect point. So
Yeah.
Alex,
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah,
I know.
you want-
Man, that respect, boy. That's
Hey, you can cash in your 1 million respect points for half a penny.
Hey man, if I win this game, y'all gonna have to let me talk to y'all whatever kind of way I want, and y'all still gotta show me respect.
Hey, that's what the
Okay.
respect points do. You feel me?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, I'm with
so
You
I'm
ready?
with it.
You ready, Dro? You ready?
So wait, I gotta answer all of them right. What happens if I get the answer?
So
wrong?
here's the way it works. So you have 10 questions. We're gonna go in hopefully increasingly difficult order. And basically what's going to happen is if you get a question wrong,
you get it straight.
you get a strike. If you have 2 strikes, so you can get 2 questions wrong. You also have
Okay.
2 lifelines. You can ask us for a hint, or you can ask the audience.
Right.
Basically, you have to try to get to question 10. The thing that we changed from last week is you will have 60 seconds to answer each question. Before we just gave, unlimited amount of time, but we are on a schedule, so we cannot do that. Are you ready, my friend?
I'm ready. Born
Is
ready.
there an audio
All right.
track that's supposed to be in the background?
Again, yeah, YouTube, mess with us. Don't be lame. All right. Question number 1. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Which R&B diva went on tour in 2009 as Sasha Fierce? Rihanna, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, Ashanti.
Wait. You said which R&B duo?
Which R&B diva
Diva. Oh,
went
okay.
on tour in 2009 as Sasha Fierce?
And then the choices were Rihanna, Beyonce, Alicia Keys, and who?
Ashanti.
Go with Ashanti.
You go to you go with Ashanti.
Nah.
Is that your final
Nah.
Is that your final
Right.
answer?
This thing, I don't know the answer to this, man. Who the fuck? Sasha Fierce.
You don't know the answer to this.
I don't.
Think, my guy. Think about the time, 2009.
2009.
What you were
You're
doing
right.
at that time. What was
2009,
popular at the time?
Rihanna was definitely popular,
That is true.
but I don't think it was Rihanna.
Okay.
Alicia Keys, Beyonce.
You do have 2 lifelines.
I don't want to use it on this. I feel like I can get the answer to it. How much time I got left?
You have well, if I was keeping track of the time properly, I would say you probably have around 30 seconds, but I have no idea. I forgot to set a time.
Jesus. All right. So basically, I win.
No, you don't. No, you don't, man. Okay, well, let's give you 20 seconds. You got 20 seconds.
All
right.
right. So I'm gonna go with either Rihanna or Beyonce, but I don't know. I'm just probably want to say Riri. I'm gonna go Riri. Is she
Is
the
that your
type
final
to do
answer?
Sasha Fierce?
Is she? Is that your
I'm
final
gonna say
answer?
Beyonce. Yeah, I'm gonna say Beyonce, bro.
Beyonce?
I'm good with Beyonce.
All right, my friend. That answer
No, wait, can I switch?
is correct.
Oh, for
Yes.
Let's do it.
Listen, bro.
Hey.
Hold on. I think we're having technical difficulties because I don't hear anything.
You know, did you hear the ding?
No.
You did not hear the ding. Are you hearing the music?
No.
Alex, are you hearing the music?
No.
Oh. Yeah, so Family Feud. I'm sorry. Not Family Feud. Do you know what you're saying? Is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Yes.
With that being said,
okay. We have the right to play in this game, so please no copywriting. This is our policy, so thank you.
do you guys hear it now?
Don't be a lame.
Do you guys hear it now?
Nope.
Wow.
I do.
You do. You hear the music.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear it now.
All right.
And I thought I was deaf.
All right. No, you weren't.
That's funny.
All right. You see what he does? You see what he does? Okay.
All right.
But anyway, the answer was
I'm winning.
correct. You guys heard that?
Yes.
All right, we're back in business.
Okay, we're back in business.
Easy podcast.
We've definitely. I'm not gonna lie to you. I definitely try to rig that in your favor.
Yeah, I told you I'm a little slow.
No, man. Listen.
Are
bro,
we all?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Next question. Question number 2. What decade is the hit single "Doo-Wop" (parentheses that thing) by Lauryn Hill from? Is it from the 90s or the 2000s?
I'm gonna go with the 90s, bro.
90s.
Yeah, your final answer.
Yeah, that's my final answer.
All right.
That answer
Is correct.
Good job.
Do it.
Good job.
Let's do it. All right. Question number
3.
3. I can't count. Question number 3. With Rihanna.
I win.
Absolutely not. Rihanna banned fans from bringing what items to her UK concerts in 2008?
Oh, I remember this, but I do not remember what it was.
I'll read to you the options. There are 3
All right.
options here: bows, high heels, or umbrellas.
I know this. I think I know this.
I feel like it's umbrellas.
Is the answer
Man.
umbrellas?
I'm gonna go.
Or is that too obvious?
I'm gonna go with umbrella. It feels like it's too obvious, huh?
Is that your final answer?
Final
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah.
The answer, umbrella, is correct.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Hey man,
Question
yeah.
number 4. Question number 4.
Hey, I'm gonna mix it up. Some questions I'm gonna help you out. Some questions I'm not. You know, it's just all part of the rigging process. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
So
hey.
you know, if our first champion is here in the live chat, you know.
now he's banned from ever coming back here. That was
He's banned
embarrassing.
from anything easy peasy.
Yeah, anything easy busy, he's banned. Question number 4. Which Diddy protege collaborated with him on the 2009's Must Be Love? I'll read you the options. Is it Usher, Cassie, Mary J. Blige?
I feel like it's Mary J. Blige. I'm trying to remember what that song sounded like. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mary J. Blige.
Final answer?
Is it your final answer?
Yeah.
All right. That answer is
Yeah, I knew it.
Was it
You're
Usher?
incorrect.
I think it's Usher.
no.
No.
It's Cassie.
Cassie.
Yeah.
How did that song go? I don't even remember that shit.
I don't even remember what song it is. Listen, look,
So that's
shout out to Capital Extra and Sporkle for being real MVPs. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna give you guys your shout out so you don't come after me and say, "Oh, I stole the questions from there." All right. Question
number 5. So you have one strike left.
You have one striker left
And 2 lifelines.
and 2 lifelines.
Jesus.
All right. Which song? Oh, this is so funny. Which song is not a Mary J. Blige song? Be Without You, Just Fine, Say It, Everything.
Wait, say them again.
Which song is not a Mary J. Blige
just
song?
just the song.
I know. Okay.
I know
Be
you said
Without
Just
You,
Fine.
Just Fine, Say It, or Everything.
It's gonna be say it. It's gotta be say it.
Is that your final answer?
I know it's say it.
That answer
It's correct.
is correct.
Ooh.
Wow.
He might be the second champion. Who knows?
All
You
right,
know?
so
La Amigo knows what he's doing.
I guess I'm gonna just gotta have to actively start rigging this now. So did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Question number 6.
Whoa, now.
Where was Rihanna born? Kingston, Jamaica, St. Michael, Barbados, Georgetown.
Barbados.
Yeah, I was gonna try to pronounce. I wasn't even going to. Barbados. Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah.
That answer is correct.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
See, I know my wife.
Ooh, he got 3
Hey,
more.
bro,
to go after
listen.
this, sir.
Get in line, buddy. Get in line, man.
Nah.
Get in line. Get in line,
All
buddy.
right.
You didn't even know the answer to that.
Number 7.
Number 7.
All right.
All right, it's a good one. Which R&B artist signed Christina Milian to his label in 2009?
I'm not gonna know the answer to this. Give me the choices.
Is it Diddy, Jay-Z, or The Dream?
I'm gonna say Diddy. It sounds like some Diddy.
Your
Final answer.
Yeah.
That answer is
Sorry, man.
Dang.
Sorry, man.
all right.
Oh, was it
Hey,
The Dream? Or who'd you say?
It was The Dream.
Ah.
It was The
Hey.
Dream.
so, number 8.
I was so close.
All right, you still have 2
It's all right.
lifelines, but hey, you get this one wrong, you're out the game.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna
What-
start using my lifeline.
Okay. What album did Usher release in 2008?
Man, I don't know his release date. All right. What question number is this?
8.
This is 8.
So we got 3 questions left.
Yes.
I'm
This one and
I'm
2
gonna use
ones
my
after this.
lifeline, man.
Okay, which lifeline are you gonna use?
You want to use the live chat, or you want to use
So-
one? We could use Zayo.
Can I Google it? You said I could Google it, right?
Oh, you can.
Or
You
not?
want?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna Google it, man.
Okay. If you Google it, I take away the second lifeline.
Oh, that's a tough one. All right, I'm gonna risk it, man. I'm just gonna bet on the fact that I'm gonna know the next 2 questions.
Okay.
What's the choices?
My Way, Confessions, 8701. Here I Stand, Hard
Yeah.
to Love.
Here I stand.
That's your final answer.
Yep.
That answer is correct.
Ooh.
All right.
Number
Definitely
9.
didn't Google that.
Number 9. And I took away your second lifeline, so you're out of them.
I'm basically just out here floating by myself.
So This is the penultimate question. Which number one Beyonce hit did Neo write?
Oh my god. All right, what's the choices?
Love on Top, Irreplaceable, Single Ladies, Naughty Girl.
If the answer is Single Ladies, I'm all right. Wait, say that one more time.
Which number one? By the way, you better not be Googling this.
Yeah.
Which number?
Oh, I just want to hear the choices again.
Okay. Love on Top, Irreplaceable, Single Ladies, Naughty Girl. You have 30 seconds.
I feel like it's gonna be Love on Top. I'm gonna say Love on Top.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
That answer
Come on, man.
that is incorrect. I'm sorry. The correct answer was Irreplaceable.
I was gonna say that. That was my next choice. It was between them two, but
hey, you made it. You made it pretty far.
You made it pretty far, man. You did. You made it pretty far.
So far, we still have one champion on. Do you know what you're saying? But Alex was the closest one of our other guests to be close to the 1 million.
Yeah, we'll give you I think we'll give you 500K respect points. You know, that's a good haul. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I'll take that.
That's a good haul.
I'll take that.
But hey, man, hey, Dro, appreciate you coming on to the podcast. It was a fun one.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Definitely had a good time. We're rolling out the red carpet for you at the end, as they say on Hot Ones. So please, anything you want to shout out, anything you want to give a quick thanks to, go ahead. The floor is yours.
To that camera.
That
Oh
mic,
my
that
God.
mic.
All these cameras are making me nervous. Yeah, man. I just want to thank y'all for having me on here. You know, appreciate the love.
Thank you.
Definitely, you know, wishing y'all the best on y'all podcast. Hope, you know, you guys can stick through it, you know, work out all the little inconveniences that come along the way, and y'all just keep on pushing forward. You know, somebody listening, as long as somebody listening, you know, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So yeah, but other than that, Southside Studios, y'all go, you know, y'all need some studio time. Got a great sound, got some nice equipment in there, good engineers, you know, great prices. Southside with a F, SOUF, Southside Studios _, that's the IG. And y'all check me out on Instagram, drizzle.dro. Got like 2 songs out, got a couple features out. I got my EP on the way. You know, I've been working on some beats. I'm trying to produce the whole EP myself. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And yeah, that's about it. Shout out my mom.
Shout out to moms.
Yes.
Gotta love it. All right, man. I appreciate you coming on here. Appreciate everybody who joined us live, and appreciate those of you who are listening to the replay. Please, in the comment section down below, please let us know what parts you found interesting or stuff you want to talk about. Shout out to you, my friend Brandon. I appreciate you as always. You're co-hosting with me. Once again, thanks, Dro. Appreciate you, man.
One last thing. Guess what, guys? You can follow us now on Instagram. We have our fan page.
We do have an Instagram page.
Yes, so the name is in the description. It's the_EasyBeasy_podcast. So it's in the description. You can type it up in IG and you can find us there.
Yep.
Lit.
All right. So, like you said, follow us on Instagram. Follow us on all social medias. We'll be doing bigger and greater things very soon. So please keep a lookout. This has been the Easy Beasy podcast. And as always, keep it
Let it get
easy and
and
BZ.
BG.
See y'all.
Yes, sir.